This wasn't how the route was supposed to be run, but it's how it happened. Welcome to Dunnage Garage. I'm Scott, and in this series I will be attempting a 600-mile overland route through Louisiana during a historic winter storm. So we have about 1,000 miles before we even get to the start of the Louisiana Overland Adventure Trail, or LOAT. That's going to take us through Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. So let's get to this driving. One of the things I think we're going to do is a game I found on the internet called Radio Chatter. Since I'm traveling just with you, I'll ask you the questions and I'll answer them myself. What do you always bring extra of on a trip? So after almost running out of fuel heading to the Rubicon a few years back, ever since then, I carry extra gas cans. The only time I don't carry extra fuel with me is like right now where I'm on highway all the way down for this 1,000 miles. I generally won't carry my spare cans with fuel, but when I start getting to remote places or get to the trail, then I always have spare fuel with me. What's the extra thing that you always pack and carry with you? All right, it is safe to say that there was very little planning on this trip. And yeah, it was just a pack and go. But I did check the weather and it is supposed to be pretty cruddy this week and very wet, so I need to get a hat. I knew this hat wasn't my style, and as it turns out, I was right. Now this hat is built for adventure. All right, it's time for radio chatter. If you could change one thing on your vehicle from the factory, what would it be? Hands down, without even having to think about it, it's going to be the color. My favorite color on a Jeep is Commando Green. It was available in the 2013 Wranglers, and I'd say now that 41 green that they're putting on them. So the tan, the Gobi, I like it, just not my primary color that I wanted. I'm a green guy, so yeah, that's what I'd change. So what's the one thing on your vehicle you would change? Let me know in the comments below. We're down here in Louisiana, and I knew they put houses on stilts. But the church, that was pretty cool. This is insane. That is a middle school. Okay, correction, high school. But still. Well, it's safe to say the weather's gonna fight me on this trip. This was an unexpected crossing. I didn't know a ferry was part of the adventure, and suddenly the stakes were real. I had no idea how late it would run, and because of the trailer, I wasn't allowed to board. The deck was already full. I waited as the rain kept falling and the daylight slipped away, and when the ferry returned, I was finally waved on, last to board. By the time I rolled off on the other side, it was obvious camp would be found in the dark and in the rain. So we drove 7.5 hours today for a total of 20 hours and 1,087 miles to finally make it to the beach to start the LOAT. The historic ice storm is chasing us down, but first we have to survive the swamp, and Louisiana isn't going to let us pass without a fight. See you in part 2.